So basically what I want to do is this bit will go around like the lip of the pot.
Right.
So that you can kind of just like attach to the pot, and then the hand blender will be kind of like separate.
Yeah. So it's the hand blend, it's just the handheld one, not the one that is already enclosed. So,
Yeah. So it'll basically just like stop all the mess, and then you can the clamp can.
So typically used for things like soups and that sort of thing. You've already cooked out down your vegetables and whatnot. So then it blends it all up, and you just leave it in, and it sort of mixes soup nicely. But you want something to stop stuff flying around the kitchen.
Yeah.
So there's a clamp here. Is this so you've got a cord pull which fits?
Yeah. So basically,
I
don't really know how to explain it, but there, that there's ones on like raincoats.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. So
it's those ones.
And
tight, and basically just like keeps it secure.
And then you can release it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good. I don't know. The Teflon bit's a bit I'm not really sure about. I'm not sure if that's the appropriate use of Teflon.
Yeah, because that's the only thing, because obviously this like the rope bit will stretch, but I'm just not sure what will be stretchy enough to do the central part.
Okay, so what I suggest instead of that is you can buy pan covers which are made of some sort of silicone.
Okay.
And they are heat proof, and they're easily washable, and they're easy, they're lightweight, and they won't have this stretch thing. You won't be able to do that, or you'd have to do that in a different way.
You might
be
probably
able
just
to
attach
some stuff around the edge of the silicone to stitched on there, or somehow on there, and then a cord pull added to it. So that's still possible. Whether you need that or not, I don't know. You could possibly get away with something just fitting over the lid of the pan.
Yeah.
The only other thing I can see, which is a bit of a problem, is usually with these wand things, you have to move them around. You have to keep them moving.
Well, yeah, so that's the point. This bit will be like stretchy, so that when
I see, so that's why
that middle bit stretches. Well, yeah, so it'll be
so you can actually move.
So you can like stretch it, and it'll just like elastic.
And this bit would
back
fit tightly around the actual wand, so it's just like a sort of So you do need something that is flexible, stretchy, heat resistant, water resistant. So it's got to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. It's almost like a textiles project though, at some point. I don't know if there is. I mean, have you done much research on this Teflon stuff?
I mean, yeah, because it was non-stick, good, easy for washing, very good heat resistant. Apparently, it's like one of the most heat resistant plastics. And then it was like lightweight.
All right, if you can find some material, or you do your research, you can find some online.
Yeah.
You can order it in and give that a go.
Okay.
So what was the other thing I was going to say? How do you clean that once it's been used?
Well, it's pretty much just like a sheet, so you'll just all the sauce will be on there. Just take it off,
give it a rinse,
and then just give it a rinse with water.
Will it go in a dishwasher, do you think?
No, probably. You could probably. I think there's just like, because it'll be non-stick, you can just put some water on it. It will all just fall off, and then you can probably use like this bit, just like hang it up on a hook.
Yeah. Okay, so in that case, you've got this piece which you make. Yep. And then you've got a cut hole in it. Cut it out to size, and then somehow you've got to get it so that the cord pull fits inside it.
Yeah.
It's quite important we get some of that stuff, if there such thing exists, get it as quickly as possible, because you'll have to do a lot of testing with it. Can you cut it? How easy is it to cut? What would you need to cut it? And how flexible is it? Could you sew it? Could you fit the cord? You need to do a lot of testing around. Is that feasible with that material? So that's where you need the first thing is, if you are going to use that, we need to get some in as soon as possible. And I say it's probably worth going down, just looking at some of the silicone ones as well, seeing if there's anything that sort of suits like that. Because it is possible that could be attached to the wand and then moved around anyway. The whole thing moves around. It does mean that some stuff might trip out the edges, that's the only thing. But I think it's the sort of thing that could be sold as part of the box with the wand when you buy it.
Yeah, definitely.
That added thing that if you need it, if you want to use it, that's an option. Which could something that could be marketed and sold to the company who sells these. Yeah, so it's a good idea. But that's the first thing, is check that, because I've no experience of that material before, so you'd have to do your own thing on that. All right,
cool. Thank you.
No worries.